a wand that zaps away your acne with magic. Sounds a little bit like Harry Potter, but if it works, I'm in. So let's take a look at these high frequency acne wands that are going absolutely viral because there's a bit of a war going on between dermatologists about it. So let's dive in to find out if they're worth your money or total BS. My name is Brian Turner, and I used to have extremely severe cystic acne, like 4 or 5 cysts on my face at all times. So you can just picture me staying up, glued to my computer screen, super late, watching every video, reading every website, trying to find a secret to clear my acne. It seriously feels like I've tried every device, every serum, every Amazonian clay mask, and so many didn't work. So I wanna make sure that you don't waste your money too by doing the research for you. Now let's get into this. High frequency acne wands are glass devices that have electrodes containing argon gas, which is released when the electrode makes contact with the skin. That gas is the reason why there's like a slight buzzing, humming noise, and also kind of a faint, weird smell when using it. So that electrical current and the argon gas release oxygen in your skin, which then kills the P. acnes bacteria that causes acne. This can help reduce inflammation and reduce future breakouts. Now, there are a lot of other skincare ingredients that kill the same bacteria, benzoyl peroxide, glycolic acid, just to name 2 of them. And unfortunately, this bacteria isn't the only cause of acne. Otherwise, we would have completely eradicated acne altogether, but it can be a very effective way to reduce your acne long-term with the implementation of other strategies in order to find the source of your acne and fully eliminate it. I actually created a 10-step acne program called theacnemethod.com that makes it super simple, super easy to step-by-step identify the causes of your acne and then create a plan to attack it at the source. This is way different than using a skincare product, for example, which are alleviating the symptom. It's important to get to the root cause of it. It's been able to help tons of people with a few of those success stories on the site, so definitely check it out. Now, let's get back to the video. So like I said, there is a bit of a war going on about the effectiveness of these wands because they are so new that they haven't had lots of studies done. So here's what Dr. Scott Walter says.
Dermatologists use these?
No, we don't. There is not an ounce of clinical data supporting the use of high-frequency wands for acne or aging. I just looked again because I wanted to be sure. So I don't think it's worth your money.
So quite a few times, Dr. Walter has said that he doesn't believe in these acne wands, but then there's Dr. Jose Diego Mier, and he has a completely different view. On his site, he mentions that these wands are great for acne, skin rejuvenation, which works by increasing circulation, oxygen, collagen, and elastin regrowth, and he says it can stimulate hair follicles into growing. While there's not a lot, there are actually a few studies, which Dr. Mier brings up on his website. The participants involved in the study were individuals aged 30 years or older who expressed a desire to address facial skin sagging. The findings of this study demonstrated that the treatment yielded a significant improvement in skin color and wrinkles with an average enhancement of approximately 66%. 66% improvement in color and wrinkles is crazy, but oddly enough, that exact same study he's talking about says this. There were no significant differences in the tool, melanin levels, erythema levels, or sebum secretion level measured before and at 2, 4, or 6 weeks after the study baseline. So that basically says there wasn't a difference in redness of the face or oil production. So it's a little confusing because they're kind of saying 2 different things. Now there's one more study, and in this last study I found it says this. High frequency treatment led to a significant reduction of almost every bacterial and fungal species investigated in this study. Moreover, the number of colony forming units was significantly decreased in P. acnes bacteria after high frequency treatment compared to controls in vitro. So in that study, it's showing a total reduction of 72% less of that P. acnes bacterium after they administered the treatment. So clearly there definitely needs to be more studies because it's a little contradicting. There's just not a lot of them in total. But when I'm looking at people's photos, before and afters, and personal reviews, it does seem like it's pretty effective and people are pretty excited about it. I'm gonna read a few of these reviews from Reddit, and then I'm gonna explain exactly how to use this treatment, the side effects, who absolutely cannot use it, and also the things you need to avoid. So one Reddit user said, I've noticed the rate of healing has significantly increased. If you have a pimple, it's not going to go away overnight, but it does help get rid of them quicker. Another Redditor said, I love mine. I'm 35 and every part of me looks 25, nice, except for the creepy neck skin, also nice. I used it and it diminished the look of the wrinkles and left my skin looking taut. And this last one says, it was no miracle for my cystic acne, though it refines and calms my skin while helping serums penetrate better. My skin looks smoother and healthier with regular use, and it has also helped my brow serums work faster, I feel. So clearly these people are really excited about it, but would I buy one? I'm gonna tell you guys in a little bit, but first, let's talk about how to use it. So first off, it seems like from all the different dermatologists who have talked about this, they all sort of agree that this is more of a spot treatment than an all over everyday treatment. So keep that in mind. And that being said, there are different heads for each of these wands, different shapes. There's like a mushroom tip one that's kind of more broad. It kind of applies broadly. And then there's a pointy tip one that is like for specific pimples, like for spot treatment. So you got your new wand, you're ready to start buzzing your face off. First things first, make sure your face is thoroughly cleansed and dried. You can apply your favorite serum before, or you can use the device just on plain dry skin. This is really important. You wanna start with the lowest setting possible to see how your skin reacts, then work your way up to a higher powered setting. You wanna do this with any skincare product you ever use. It's called a patch test, because sometimes you'll find out that you have an adverse reaction to something that everyone else can use no problem, and if you applied it to your entire face, or if you zapped your entire face, you might have some pretty hard struggles that next week. All right, so now we're cracking, we're zapping away. Generally, you want to hover it above the skin, about a centimeter, and move it in a circular or a zigzag motion over whatever area you're treating. Taking about, I would say, 3 to 5 minutes to complete the session. And if you have a specific pimple that you're trying to get rid of, touch the wand to that pimple, like actually touch it 2 to 3 times. And then after you are done with the treatment, make sure you are applying a moisturizer so that you make up for the dryness it causes, so your skin doesn't overproduce oil to make up for that dryness, which then can also just cause you to break out more in the first place. Now, when you are using this wand, it is important that you do not do these things. So first off is do not apply makeup for up to 8 hours after you use the treatment, because you do not want to hinder the skin's healing process. So I would say it's probably best to just use this wand before you go to bed. Next up, you absolutely want to avoid contact with broken capillaries, spider veins, and rosacea. That's very important. If you have rosacea, you shouldn't be using this. And lastly, avoid direct sunlight. Avoid chemical and physical exfoliants and retinoids, as the skin is compromised while it's healing after you've done this treatment. And these things in combination can be way too harsh for the skin. It can hinder healing, and ultimately it can cause irritation that is going to cause more breakouts. Call me paranoid if you want, but I'm always ultra cautious when it comes to any new treatment that I haven't tried before. So the cool thing is that there's actually a paper that breaks down the exact side effects that people have run into so far using this acne wand. Between July and December 2016, 5,342 of these products have been shipped, and the following adverse events have been reported. Contact dermatitis due to the gel, 13 people, which is 0.24%. Erythema, which is that redness, along with itching, 7 cases, or 0.13%. Acne-like papules, 1 case, 0.01%. And metal allergy symptoms, 1 person, 0.01%. So out of over 5,000 sold, less than 0.5% have had any trouble, and it really doesn't seem like the troubles that people are running into are major problems. It would be even worse if you ended up in the hospital because of one of these things, but it doesn't seem like that's happening. Now, when it comes to who should absolutely not use it, one dermatologist says anyone who's using AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acids or glycolic acid products, and it's really important that people who are pregnant or using a pacemaker do not use it. So it comes down to this: would I buy it and would I use it? So the at-home devices range from like about 50, 60 bucks up to around 300. And then if you're going into an office for professional treatments, they're usually about 150 to 250 per session. Obviously in the office, they can use a much higher frequency safely, which allows there to be faster results. Now, I'm not sponsored by any means, but some of the most popular brands are New Derma, Housie, Stacked Skincare, New Way, and there's a whole bunch of other ones. For me, because it's so new and unproven, and a lot of times when it comes to products, the before and after shots, the test studies, they can be biased and they can include other factors, additional skincare products, diet changes, etc. I'm a bit skeptical that this can help with acne that was like mine, anything more severe than just mild acne. I don't think that this would have helped me with my cystic acne when it was at its most severe, but I would say if I got a really good deal on it, I'd probably give it a try, especially as a spot treatment, because, who knows? It could work extremely well for me or for your skin type, and that would be a really nice tool to have in your skincare arsenal. If you're looking for my suggestion of skincare products that are proven in quite a lot of different scientific studies to help get rid of mild to moderate acne, acne scarring, wrinkles, great for anti-aging, all that good stuff, I absolutely stand behind Banish. I've been working with them for years now, like over 4 or 5 years. It's pretty much the only brand that I use. You can use my discount code Brian5 for a discount, put a link below, but they're all small batch made, which means that the products you're getting are only a week old at most, which means that all the active ingredients are still active, still very effective. Everything is completely natural and everything is cruelty free. Absolutely love them. So, what do you guys think? Have you tried these? Have you seen them on the internet? Do you think that they're worth the hype that they're getting? Let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe so you don't miss any more of my weekly skincare and acne videos that come out every Sunday, just like this one. And remember, you're beautiful just the way you are. You're not alone and you're part of Team Acne. I'll see you skin bosses in the very next video.